Hi, my name's Rhiannon and I'm the marketing assistant of Pathway Group. I'm doing a campaign called People Behind the Brand Stay Home, Save Lives Edition, so I hope you enjoy. So if you want to introduce yourself and let me know what your job role is and your responsibilities.
Okay. Well, hi, Rhiannon. Thank you for having me. Today, well, essentially, my name is Christopher, and I do a lot of the sort of IT kind of infrastructure,
Yeah,
essentially, at Pathway Group. And just what I mean by that is just like I handle a lot of the sort of daily kind of IT queries that come through, and I also have like my projects on the side, which
yeah,
in the longer term help the business overall.
yeah,
In terms of just like business support, whether that's improving IT systems or making adjustments to already existing systems, that sort of thing.
yeah. Perfect. So how has COVID-19 changed the way you work since, being in lockdown and not in the office as we usually are?
hmm so a lot of my job involves back in the office it involved a mixture of software solutions and occasionally hardware solutions as well. The difference being that software is obviously the installed software and hardware being physical devices and physical things.
Yeah,
And I think just not being able to be in the office and kind of like deal with the day to day, like the
talk to people,
printers, for
yeah,
example, or like somebody's computer that actually has an issue,
and you
whether
go
that's a
over
cabling
them.
issue.
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. And I go over to them, speak to them like, how are you? What's going on?
yeah,
What's the issue? How can I
face
help
to
you? That sort
face.
of thing.
Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. And I think how COVID has changed the way I work is that you kind of you kind of miss that sort of uh face-to-face interaction and that sort of
yeah,
rapport that you would get if you had like a physical conversation with someone,
yeah,
Whereas it's not like, oh, okay, the attitude changed with my employees or anything. It's just the circumstances have changed, so we've had to adjust the way that we work.
yeah,
um in terms of my work and my delivery, all it really means is that a lot of the work that I do is now just done online, as opposed to being physically there with somebody and
yeah.
clicking on their computer.
Everything is just virtual now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think we're just very lucky in this kind of day and age where we are able to work from home and
hmm
from the comfort of a home. Um, Speaking of projects, as you said earlier, is
Yeah.
there any new exciting projects that you're handling or getting your teeth stuck into?
Okay, so probably my biggest project right now is dealing with something called the FCA. You may have already heard of it, or at least heard people talk about it. Essentially, it is a software that we are rolling out that will help facilitate electronic enrollments.
Okay.
We did try to do it earlier in the year, but we had some other things going on, and we had to, shift our
Yeah.
priorities a bit. But obviously, with our changing circumstances, we had to change our priorities as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So since we've changed our priorities, now FCA is now working on. So it essentially allows all like the enrollment paperwork and the reviews, all the paper-based
Yeah.
enrollment work,
Yeah.
paper-based reviews can now all be done electronically. And the best part about it is tutors no longer have to like send like the packs via mail. They can
Saves a
come
lot of
straight into
time,
our
doesn't it?
server. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
The software will help not only put learners into the system straight away, it will also help reduce the application time,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
learners can get enrolled faster and get into learning at a much
Yeah.
faster pace.
Do you have any tips for people who are working from home? Any advice you could give?
Any advice you can give? Most likely, I would probably say that a lot of people may not know, but mental health is extremely important.
Yeah.
And I personally take mental health very
Agree.
seriously just because I've had my own issues with that in the past.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel that it's important not only to keep your mental health healthy in a way,
Yeah.
you can do that by doing physical things as well. So,
Yeah.
like for example, just going out for a walk, getting some exercise. Because me, I'm quite a I'm an introverted extrovert, I guess. I like going outside, I like being inside, and I can do like long periods of like either. but not
See, I'm a
necessarily
very
like.
I'm a very homebody person, so I appreciate being at home and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. But I do also appreciate, you know, going out there and getting your fresh air and everything.
Yeah.
You need it as
Exactly.
human beings. You are generated to need air and walks and move your body and your mind, really.
No, 100%. I agree with you. Like I think with lockdown, just try to communicate with people where possible. So
Yeah,
like,
that's the
calling like
main thing,
loved
isn't it?
ones, calling your friends, that sort of thing. Just because humans really are social animals,
Yeah, that's
know.
it.
But I do think you can also live well by yourself.
Yeah,
It's just having that sort of network of people you can kind of rely on, talk to, kind of about anything.
yeah,
Um, and I suppose just in terms of mental health, doing the physical things, like I said, like going outside, also finding a creative outlet as well, I think
yeah,
has helped. So like I've been fortunate enough to work, but unfortunately my partner, like many other people, haven't had work for weeks,
yeah, yeah.
almost approaching
No,
months now.
yeah.
And for her, it's been like a struggle, and I've been trying to like give her these like new things to do, like new projects, like that sort of thing to like keep her mind
More
engaged,
and grow. So you're still
Mhm.
able to kind of grow it within your own home, really.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so
exactly. Hiya. Just want to let you know that as Pathway Group, we're here for you. In times of change, we're here to support our clients and our learners to continue towards achieving their goals.